What is up, my radders? So today I have no idea what I'm going to be doing, but I guess I'm just going to vlog what's going on for now. But hopefully this is an enjoyable video, and hopefully I get enough enjoyable content to make this a video and it doesn't end up in the trash pile. Without further ado, let's get started. Also, if you guys can notice, I put the tinier, bigger size nose ring in because the 18 gauge was not ready. I shouldn't have done that. Do not recommend stretching your nose before it's healed. It made like a little bump right there, but as soon as I shrunk it back down to a 20, it's almost gone. It's just like a little scar now. All right, let's get started, guys. Smells like fall. Peanut. You guys know the deal. What I've been working on today, I didn't record it because I didn't have my tripod, but I finally put this back in sturdy. I didn't have it in before because I didn't know it would still work with how the cold air intake was. So I tried it out because I looked at it and I'm like, the only thing that changed is this pipe that ran to here on the old turbo. So I tested out and it works, so it's all secure. And now it's going to be actually trying to at least funnel the air towards the air intake instead of it just all being stagnant air coming in right here. So it kind of pushes the air towards the cold air intake, and it has this that matches up with the hood. So when it closes, it makes like a seal. So that's pretty nice. And then I've been putting this off, but I made a bracket a while ago, and I used zip ties. You guys can still see where the zip ties are, but cut most of the zip ties off because I had this worm clamp holding it, but I knew the zip ties weren't a permanent thing. I bought clamps. They finally came in today. I probably will add another one if I have an issue with this, but this hose with the swap always seems to touch my fan shroud when my car gets hot. And what it does is it touches right there on the bottom and it wears on my coolant hose, and eventually my coolant starts leaking. Well, with this, I just use the charge pipe, which is right here. It also keeps the charge pipe more sturdy as well because it's holding on to something. But this is not gonna go anywhere. I actually got a clamp now, so that'll hold it up out of the way. And we have now about a finger's worth, a little bit more. So I don't think that's gonna go anywhere. So we got that done. Today we have something to review. It's actually crazy because I wasn't planning on making a video today, but I got something in the mail that I knew was coming. I just didn't know when exactly it was coming. I reached out to RARI Nutrition, which is the pre-workout company that is like one of my favorite pre-workouts. And I reached out to them to try their BCAA combination of amino acids and also just hydration. They added the pink Himalayan salt, which is supposed to help, and this is a strawberry watermelon flavor. So this is a flavor they actually don't offer with their pre-workouts. So I'm gonna test this and see how good the flavor is and try to give as much constructive criticism, but also let you guys know if it has helped me in the top comment down below in the comments, and I'll pin it so that you guys can see. I'll do a further update within the day that I upload to see if it actually helps with soreness and stuff. I lifted yesterday, so technically this should help for tomorrow when I go to lift. As you guys know, I've been really pushing myself lately, especially with the 100 reps, so this should help a bunch. Okay guys, so I fully mixed it up. I also wanted to put in here, since this is kind of like an update all-in-one video, the Wellbutrin combo with the Paxil is working well. I've already lost 2 pounds, so it's actually helping to counterbalance my metabolism back down to what it normally was. Before I was all on meds, my metabolism was amazing. I could eat like 2,000 calories and still lose weight. Once I started Paxil, I had to eat like 1,600. It was like modifying my metabolism, but this Wellbutrin is really helping just balance things out and making me feel better in general too. It helps with depression, and I just feel a whole lot happier, a whole lot more energized and everything like that. Back to the BCAA drink. So this is what it looks like mixed, which is actually crazy. No real color to it. This is going to be more like a taste test, guys. I'm going to rate this out of 1 to 10. Obviously, like I said, I'll have to do an update on the results, but I always wonder if you're supposed to like shake up the product, because how the pre-workout in the container. When you scoop it out, you're always scooping different amounts. So I feel like at times you get a little bit more, a little bit less, since it is a mix, a blend. I will say this is decent tasting. The flavor is really like watermelon. I don't really get a strawberry. It does have like an aftertaste. I'm not sure what it is. Like I said, it could be just because of how I mixed it. What I'm actually gonna do for you guys' sake, I did a full scoop. I'm gonna do a half a scoop. I didn't even check the directions. A full scoop is supposed to be with 12 to 24 ounces. And this is only 8 fluid ounces. So I'm mixing it with a lot less water, so it's gonna be really concentrated and strong. So that's not really an accurate depiction of the flavor. Okay, yeah, that's a whole lot better. Honestly, it's a really tame flavor. It's a very subtle. I taste more watermelon than strawberry. I don't really get the strawberry, maybe like hints of it. The only thing I would say is this one has a slightly bitter taste to me at the end, at least for me. Whereas their pre-workouts are all kind of based on like a sour taste. They all have like extremely like puckery tastes. And I've tested that out in between me, my cousin, and other people that have tried it, just to make sure that it's not just my taste buds. The pre-workout flavors are sourish. They have a sour base. This has like a little bit of a bitter at the end. If they could get rid of just the little bit of the bitterness that you get, it's probably, I'm guessing, from one of the multiple BCAA building blocks that they have in this stuff that gives it that aftertaste. If they could mask that somehow, this would be a really good one. For that, I'm gonna say it's a 7 out of 10. Honestly, like if this didn't have that little bit of a bitterness taste, I would honestly recommend them trying a flavor like this for their pre-workout, because I do like their sour tastes, don't get me wrong. Like the sourness from the sour gummy worm I absolutely love, and the blue raz is like a nice change of pace too, but it also has that like sourness. It would be nice to kind of like switch up the flavor once in a while. So if I could get their same mix with the pre-workout, if I could get it in like something like this, watermelon flavor, just to switch it up sometimes and get a more of a sweet than sour, I would definitely go with that, just to switch it up from time to time. But don't get me wrong, I do like their sour stuff. I would give sour gummy worm, I'd give probably an 8, blue raz probably a 9, and their other strawberry lemonade flavor, I would give probably a 7.5. I would give this a 7 just because of the bitterness. Honestly though, the taste is pretty good, and I know that their products, at least with pre-workouts, are really good. So if you're in the market for a BCAA drink, you recommend this stuff, just because I wouldn't be surprised if this is one of the more higher end drinks for BCAA. RARI Nutrition, I really do like commend their pre-workout. Their pre-workout is one that I can take all the time and not really build a tolerance to. All I do is I don't take it every day. I'll do it every other day. Basically what the BCAA drink, the point of it is supposed to help the muscle. It's also supposed to help with hydration of the muscles, hydration of the body, and it's also supposed to give you the benefit of helping the muscle fibers heal faster. Usually people do the BCAAs and the pre-workout, and that's all the supplements that most people use, besides like a protein powder if you're not getting enough protein. Definitely try them out. I'm going to put an affiliate link down in the pinned comment as well. Let them know that I sent you, and maybe you can get discount. I have been getting good discounts with them, up to 50% off, so it's awesome. I love the company. Thank you guys so much for sending this out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I love you. Let me know what you guys want to see me review down below next. I'll see you guys in the next one. As always,